Yo, what is good, family? It's August 14th. It's Friday. We got MLB picks for y'all boys for Flex Friday. Everything you guys need. Okay. We got some pictures. I got some great matchups to go over with y'all today. Okay. So before we get into anything, make sure y'all drop a subscribe on the channel. And also, if you guys don't have me added on Instagram, man, go ahead and drop a follow. I'll follow everybody back and also add you to my broadcast channel where I'm posting exclusive updates on there, also my story and stuff like that. So appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. And we're gonna get into this MLB slate for today. First, I want to get into the recap for yesterday. As always, we recap transparency every single day, guys. And yesterday was not a good day. We've been kind of on a little bit of a variance slip after having an amazing streak. I believe it was like 27 and 6 or 26, 27 and 7 before we had a negative day. So, of course, you're going to have variance here and there. So, yeah, I'm going to report it for you guys. This is the free pick we took. Now the discount here on better picks ended up chalking here. This one was for a 2.75x. I paired up Urena with Wilson, and yeah, just kind of didn't have the type of game that we were looking for. 31.5 was even a good discount. She'd been clearing that like 70% of her games head to head and on the season. So it was a great matchup for her versus Washington. Wasn't even much of a blowout. She just didn't have really much of a strong game. So that sucks. Got hooked on that one. And then for VIP picks, also pretty frustrating, guys. We took some discounts today, and honestly, all the discounts cash, but the pairings that I took with the discounts were not on point. So I took the Mendoza sleeper discount, that one cashed easily, and then Kyle Schwarber for the walk the line promo and chalkboard. And then PCA and Otani, I thought had great hitting matchups today. I guess not PCA. Went against Cade Cavalli on a no hitter day. Pretty much, he pretty much played a perfect game. Only one hit allowed 10 strikeouts, 8 innings. So it's just going to be tough to produce on offense with the pitcher like that. And yeah, he went like 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, something like that. It was pretty abysmal. And then Otani, I was going to take him for the hit, but I got a little bit greedy. I tried to get a little bit more of a payout at 2.93x. But you know what? It is what it is. You have some days like that. You take the wins with the losses, boys. But hey, listen up, man. We're going to get into today's picks. We're going to bounce back, bro. If y'all not on all these apps, man, Underdog, Chalkboard Sleeper, Dabble, make sure y'all tap in code Joe Froze. You guys get some cool sign up bonuses. So like $50 for free when you play five on Underdog, $100 for free on Chalkboard as a deposit bonus. Same thing with Sleeper. And yeah, all these apps will have sign up promos. Use code Joe Froze. I'll get you guys a free week in the VIP. Okay. So with all that being said, with the recap and the promos out of the way, guys, let's get into our picks for today for MLB. It's gonna be a lot of pitchers, gonna be a lot of good matchups today. So let's get into it. First one that I want to talk about is Brandon Pfaadt here on the Arizona Cardinals to go under 3.5 pitcher strikeouts. So looking at the matchup here versus Atlanta. Atlanta doesn't strike out much, especially on the season. I'll pull them up here. They're about pretty middle of the pack for K percentage on the season. But when it comes to Brandon Pfaadt, this line is just a little bit too high here. As you guys can see, in his last 10, only going over 2 times. And on the season here on 2026, you guys can see only 5 out of 21 games has he gone over the 3.5. So just taking him at the normal line here, no alt line or anything like that, just under 3.5. There's some good value here, guys, against the Atlanta Braves who've been reeling. They've been really good, guys. And head to head, I'll look at it this season. Excuse me, not this season. Once this season, he played them and he had 2 strikeouts. That was this season, and then last season, June 5th, that was 3 innings. He only had 2 strikeouts as well. So he's probably going to play a little bit more innings than he did in those games, but still, even in those games that he played versus the Braves, last couple games, he couldn't clear it. So I'm seeing this going under pretty easily here, guys. And yeah, it's going to be the first pick here. And like I said, he's looking like the K percentage here is 15%. You guys can see elite pitchers usually are like 28 point, like over 30%. Screwball, I believe, is like at 31, something like that. Dude is at 15%, bro, which is crazy. So yeah, so that's Brendan Faw. That's the first pick for us today, guys. And it's gonna be 2 lays that I'm showing y'all. So I'll show you the second one here for this lay. And we got Yamamoto under 2.5 pitching walks. Okay, so this one is another good one to pair up with him, Brandon Fott. Now I know this one's a little bit more of like an alt line kind of play, Goblin, whatever you want to call it, but under 2.5 here. As you guys can see, Yamamoto on the season has only walked 3 batters 4 times out of the 21 starts that he's had. And he's been dealing recently. Okay. He did just recently clear this against the Arizona Diamondbacks, but today he's taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. As you guys can see, the season hit rate for it speaks for itself. As you guys can see on the head to head, he's really not making them walk a ton, especially versus the Brewers. He hasn't cleared one time. He's averaging 1.3 right now versus the Brewers. The line is just too high at 2.5. So that's what I'm pairing him up with today here. As you guys can see, this is the slip here. Brandon Pfaadt under 3.5 and Yamamoto under 2.5 walks. So I love this one. I'm getting a squad boost here if you guys are on the winnable. Basically, what the squad boost is if you take a play, two other guys copy the play, it boosts it up to 30%. So if you guys are tapped in on my winnable, I sent like the copy link right here for the squad boost. I just posted this right now. So if you click this, it'll take you to basically the underdog site to lock it in, and you guys will get the boost. Okay, so that's why you guys want to be on the winnable. But going into the second slip for today, it's more pitchers, guys, of course. And we got some good ones already, but these are the ones that I liked. Rodriguez, Grayson Rodriguez over 1.5 earned runs allowed. Okay, so let's check this one out. 2.5 is also a good line if you guys want to take him at on the over, averaging about 3.3 in his last 10. But when we put this line down to 1.5, y'all can see basically 90% hit rate in his last 10 on the season 2026. He's cleared this in 92% of games, so 11 of 12 games. And yeah, he just gives up a lot of runs, guys, as y'all can see. Versus KC, they're about middle of the pack when it comes to putting up runs on the board. But I mean, he hasn't had a problem basically conceding those. His ERA right now, look at his slash line for the player. You guys can see right now his ERA is sitting at above 7, so terrible. Not inducing a lot of whip, not a lot of Ks per 9 to 8.2. And you guys can see when I come down to here, strikeouts per game 4.2. Earned runs allowed 3.7 earned runs allowed per game, 5.3 hits. So he's really just allowing a lot of offense here. And going against the KC team who's been pretty good at getting on base recently, I like this one. I like this one over 1.5, and the hit rate is very strong. And I'm pairing that up with, I almost forgot on this one, Chris Sale over 5.5 pitching strikeouts, guys. My bad. I almost forgot this one. But we had a couple ones here today. So Sale over 5.5. I do like the 6.5 as well. He's projected for about 6.5. I think he's going to end up probably with like 6 or 7 strikeouts. But I'm putting the line down to 5.5. You guys can see here on the hit rate 2026. Clearing it at an 86% rate. So only missed in 3 games this season. So Sale's been really good, especially keeping that ERA down. He's about at 2.2. And yeah, Ks per 9 is looking at 11, which is 90th percentile. So it's amazing. Strikeouts per game at 7.2. So at that line at 5.5, that's an amazing line. Green Goblin. And the payout I'm getting right now, I'm taking it on Fliff. That's really the only place I can get it with the alt lines right now. Is 1.75. I would recommend if you guys can get it on Underdog or Chalkboard, you guys can add like a little booster onto it or a little promo bonus, especially when you sign up with code Joe Froze. They give you guys a lot of promos and bonuses until you start winning, of course. But yeah, of course, these are the two slips that I love for you guys today. This one, Grayson Rodriguez, Chris Sale, nice little two-man pitcher slip, and then another one here, Yamamoto and Pfaadt. Guys, this is what I got for y'all today. Make sure y'all join up on the Winnable. It's going to be in the link in my bio, but as y'all can see, this is what the storefront looks like. This is basically where I post all my free picks as well as my VIP picks as well. So all my personal slips basically just posted here, texted to your phone. I got a couple guys on the VIP plays doing great. So guys, join up, get the picks. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Drop a follow on my Instagram. Subscribe to the page, man. We're growing every single day. We're above 300 subs, man. So I appreciate y'all. Much love. Okay. So y'all have a good day. Peace out. Hope the bets cash.